What's up, guys? It's Yuka here to bring you Flashback, your quick recap of what happened during the 2018 Worlds Quarterfinals. We're back to best of fives, which brought the most unpredictable Worlds ever. See for yourself. We kicked off the quarterfinals with Korea's heavily favored KT Rolster taking on China's second seed Invictus Gaming. It looked good for KT early in Game 1, but all it took was one teamfight for IG to flip the script and grab a dominant victory.
It's a slaughter for Invictus Gaming!
And when KT tried to push the pace in Game 2, IG happily took back-to-back teamfight wins before Rookie closed KT out with a stone-cold ultimate that pushed the series to match point.
Dawn's going to 5!
KT Rolster's world's lives were on the line in Game 3, and it was as close as it gets, as it all came down to the Shy versus KT Rolster in a base race that was so close, it even fooled the observers. But only one Nexus can fall, and when it was all said and done, KT lived to fight another game with one of the craziest wins of the entire tournament. It went from bad to worse for Invictus in Game 4, and after a beautiful outplay from Smeb, it was all KT as they calmly forced Game 5 with calculated macro play.
Nick tries to go after Def, not able to find him. Jackie goes in as well, but he's going to be brought down. This could be it. KT's able to find the game. They're able to find the fight. I think we're going to Game 5.
But with the semifinals hanging in the balance, Jackie Love took over Game 5 as he let the feathers fly.
Jackie Love just found everybody!
To prevent the reverse sweep and carve Invictus's path straight to the semifinals. Next up, we had the favorites to win Worlds, China's #1 seed, Royal Never Give Up, facing off against Europe's underdogs, G2 eSports. It went as expected in Game 1, as Uzi culled G2 for a solid win that put RNG on the board first. But G2 weren't about to go quietly, and Wonder left his assassin's mark on Game 2 with a gorgeous flank that helped G2 bounce back to even up the series 1-1. After Sneaky Baron earned RNG a victory in Game 3, G2 had to win in Game 4 or the World's run would be at its end. And the Europeans refused to go home, so thanks to some clutch outplays coupled with Wonder flexing all over RNG, G2 tied up the series 2-2 to bring out those silver scrapes.
But there's not enough damage, there's not enough time, there's not enough Royal Never Give Up to stop G2!
It all came down to one final game. With blood on the crown, Perkz was ready to take it from the Royals. He seized the moment and picked up his pen to rewrite history.
No way! He's ticking down, one more!
He gets him!
And turned in a LeBlanc performance that was absolutely legendary.
He gets him! Perkz is godlike!
And with RNG on the ropes, G2 picked off Raid Boss Uzi to lock in one of the biggest upsets we have ever seen at Worlds.
The underdogs reign supreme!
After G2's massive upset over RNG, Western fans dared to dream as North American underdogs Cloud9 took on Korea's Afrika Freaks. And their dreams came true. In Game 1, Cloud9 quickly blasted the game into Warp Drive. Whether it was Sneaky light-slinging his way to outplays or Jensen bodying anyone who crossed his path.
He does! Takes out Kramer!
Cloud9 wasted no time in dismantling Afrika and picking up a convincing win to open up the series. It looked like Afrika was keen on evening up the series after they stomped Cloud9 in the early game. But the North Americans never gave in, and Svenskeren was quick to the draw.
Look at the explosions! The kills just keep coming through!
Sparking a Cloud9 comeback and putting Afrika one game away from the end of their line at Worlds. Afrika jumped out to a lead once again in Game 3. And it looked like Game 4 was on the cards after Afrika came out on top of a skirmish and beeline to Baron. But just when we thought we'd seen it all, Licorice brought down the hammer to steal the Baron and bring Cloud9 right back into the game.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Licorice solo carrying this game!
From there, it was hard fought, but in the 35th minute, Cloud9 found the fight they needed, and for the first time since Season 1, North America made it to the World Semifinals with a clean 3-0 sweep. In the last quarterfinal of Worlds 2018, Europe's Fnatic came in as clear favorites against China's Edward Gaming. Yet, it was EDG who came out on fire, as Scout worked his magic, making life bars disappear, and leading EDG to a 1-0 series lead. It didn't take long for Fnatic to strike back, and with clean team fighting and a little bit of European BM.
The BM recall!
Fnatic made quick work of EDG to level the series 1-1. In a pivotal Game 3, EDG picked up the advantage early as they unleashed their power in a mid-lane brawl. But as it turns out, that was just the start of a wild ride, as Reckless went on the hunt.
It's a triple kill for Reckless!
And iBoy showcased his killer instinct as both teams battled to take control. However, it all came down to one last play at Baron, and even though Harrow got the clutch steal, Fnatic picked up the kills they needed to march into EDG's base and secure a critical win. Even with the pressure of elimination looming, Scout had outplays on his mind as he opened Game 4 with a beautiful solo kill.
Scout solo kills Caps again!
After that, EDG had no problems picking up kill after kill, but Fnatic still found ways to keep pace in gold. And when it came down to another crucial Baron play, Fnatic came out on top. They refused to be the fourth team to be upset, and they clinched their spot in the World Semifinals.
And Fnatic will advance to face Cloud9 in the semi-finals at Worlds!
And that wraps up the quarters. In the semis, Europe's Fnatic will take on North America's Cloud9, while Europe's G2 eSports will face off against China's Invictus Gaming. For the first time in 6 years, no Korean teams are in the semifinals, and all predictions are out the window. The games begin at 5 p.m. local time in Korea on October 27th and 28th. But with daylight savings time coming into effect in Europe, make sure you check your clock so you can catch Sunday's first game, because you don't want to miss it.